Hey everyone, I thought maybe today we could do a little spell work involving rebirth, being that it is spring and it's time for rebirth. But before we do our spell, I just wanted to touch on energy work as well because I think that's very important, and I think you should incorporate energy work into all of your spell work. And I'm just gonna touch on it, real quick and just the basics. But energy is used for healing and manifesting, and it's something that it's just so easy. I mean, if you are willing to believe, you will receive it. And it's just simple as that. If you believe that you can receive it, you will receive it. And there's really just like three, or that I use, three main practices to your energy work, and that is raising your energy. Positive energy is at a higher vibration, and negative energy is at a lower vibration. So you want your energy to be at a higher vibration, so that's, you clear the negativity away and you partake of the positive energy. And also you have to focus on your intent. You clear your mind, and you have your intent clearly stated. You speak it, you think it. You don't think of doing the dishes later. You don't think of what you're cooking for supper. You are thinking of your intention, and that is all you're thinking of. I mean, you clearly think of your intention. And once you do that, then you're ready to let go of that intention. You're ready to release it into the universe, and that's it. I mean, those three little things that you can do to do your energy work before a spell makes so big of a difference. You would not believe it. I'm telling you, just try it. And there's just so many things that you can do, and it doesn't have to be out of a book. It can be your own idea, your own thought, your own, you just follow your heart. If it feels right, then it's right for you. And that's all I'm going to say on the energy work. But let's get ready and do our spell. First, I'm sure all of you have probably heard of the rebirth spell, and you're using an egg, and it's a very old spell, a simple spell. But with all my spell work, I always put my own spin on things, and I suggest you do the same because, you want to make each and every spell yours. In fact, you don't even have to go to a book or go online. If you have your intention in your mind and you know what you want, and you know in your heart what you need to get to that, I mean, you do it. There's no right or wrong. It's all in you. And the best spells, the best tools, the best magic is yours. But we're going to use this old spell, a rebirth spell. But like I said, I always put my own spin on it. And if there's something that I do that doesn't, click with you, don't do it. Or if something pops in your head and you think, no, it should be done this way, well, you do it that way. And you'll see, make it your own, and it'll work for you. But I'm just trying to give you an idea share some tips. And so this is the Rebirth spell with the egg, and you can, rebirth can be so many things, and for me, I chose for rebirth to be love, to be happiness, to be peace, to be money, and of course, I have a personal desire, but that's my little secret. So, first, I went ahead and I dug the hole, and far as clearing, there's so many ways to clear your space. I mean, you can use salt, you can use moon water, you can use essential oils, you can use smoke, you can use sound, but I try to keep it simple, so we're using incense, and we're just going to clear our space now, our working space. And everyone does everything different. There's no right or wrong way. And I see people that they work in circles, and that's the only way they'll work. And I'm more eclectic. I do what feels right, and I don't judge, and if you want to do it a different way, please do it a different way. Do what is right for you. But moving on, this is something that I've added to the spell, and it's just a little magic mix that I use, and I use it often, and it's basil, it's cloves, and it's saffron, and each of these have magical properties that pertain to what we are trying to accomplish today. They have financial gain, they have good luck, protection, love, happiness, and I think we're going to put those in first. And I also say, when doing your spell work, I say use your hands. Take your herbs out of the packages using your fingers, your hands, mix them with your hands, because there's so much power in your hands. Don't use a spoon, don't, use your hands. If you have to dig a hole like we did, use your hands. Don't be scared to get dirty. Don't be scared to make a mess, because believe you and me, I am the messiest witch you'll ever meet. Okay, and now we have our egg, and it's simply a raw egg out of the refrigerator. I like to let mine get room temperature, because you're either going to paint or draw your sigils or symbols. You can write the words. It's entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong way. I chose to go the kindergarten route today and just draw my little symbols, and I have my heart and my money sign. I have my protection circles. I have peace, and like I said, I have my own private personal desire. And before we place this in the ground, I always say, each and every step of your spell work, visualization is key. You have to visualize what you want, and you visualize your energy, your intention, going into each and everything, because, like I said, if you believe, you will receive, not just in the energy. That's manifesting your intentions as well, but So we're going to place that in the hole. And also, should have shown you this from the beginning. I love using stones because stones have so much energy and so much magical properties. But I brought some stones, and I brought clear quartz because it amplifies everything. I brought rose quartz for love, among other things. Yellow jasper, happiness. Angelite is a peace, common stone. And just a gate for rebirth. And I always just like to lay them next to where I'm working. And now there's only 2 more steps left in our spell, and that is actually burying our seed intention, which is the egg. And once it's buried, then you light a candle, and the length of the burn is sealing the spell. And once it burns out, or the wind blows it, but you do not blow it out. You never blow out your candle. If you must put it out, snuff it out. Never blow it out. But here's a little tip my grandma taught me, and that was when doing spell work, and if you're not in a hurry, you just use a regular candle. But if you're in a hurry, these little birthday candles are ideal because they don't burn long, and you can do a spell and burn one anywhere. And if you like to speak your intentions, I always encourage it, because your energy and your intentions are your thoughts, are your words. So speaking your intentions, put them out there in the universe, so you can simply say whatever is on your mind, or whatever's on your heart. But I just I always say a little something, and I just thought I would say, powers that be, I call to thee. Travel through time and space to this place. I plant this intention of rebirth, and it shall take root in the earth. By my spoken words it shall be. So now, and of course the dogs start barking. So now we're gonna plant our seed intention. Okay, and my grandma, she would simply just put the candle right on top of what she was planting, and light it up. And as I'm waiting for my spell to seal, take root, sometimes I'll sit here with it and I'll just meditate on it for a little while. And I may even speak to the goddess. But once you finish, you can leave, you can stay. It's entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong way. And like I said, I'm not the traditional witch. I'm messy. I'm unorganized. I'm just stumbling over my own words. But that's the beauty of it. There's no right and wrong way. And like I said, if you believe, you can receive. So I hope you enjoyed our rebirth spell, and I hope maybe you learned something today. See you soon.